Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? Jermaine Man Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you. Today, we're going to go back. Not to Season of Mastery, but to the TBC Classic servers. Because you know I like me some classic class quests, and you know I started doing some of the Blood Elf ones, so I thought, what the heck, let's relax, let's continue on with a Blood Elf Paladin. Now that I've spent some time with the Pro Paladin of all Pro Paladins, I think I understand better, and I think I might be able to solo some of the Blood Elf Paladin class quest chain here. So we're going to give it a shot. We'll see what we can get done, and maybe just head to Hillsbrad after we do what we can do. So, pitter patter, let's get at her. Let's bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. And let's bring up the game. Alright. And before I forget, let's bring up the recording software. So that we can record it all. Let's change a couple of interface options because I do not see my name, and I like to see my name. Oh, I do believe. Oh, good. Quests are not automated. Excellent. Excellent. So let's record some stuff and get started, shall we?
We will persevere.
Initiate Dawnstar, you have worked hard to master the powers of the light won by our magisters. You have learned the source of our abilities and the duties of a Blood Knight. The time has come for you to undergo the second trial and contest for status as an adept among the Blood Knights. The trial will be administered by Master Kaelrun, Bloodborne, at a location north of the city. Travel north of the ruins of Silvermoon and take the east path, immediately before the bridge to Sunstrider Isle.
Salama Ashalanore.
We can do that. We can do that. We are definitely going to be running around everywhere. Let's,
Our enemies will fall.
set this as our
Remember the
home
sundial.
first before we go too much further. Simply because at the moment it was at Tranquillian, I think. Okay, I think it's definitely time to mute my phone while streaming. Do 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 do. Tis interesting because there's a lot of differences, but there's also a lot of similarities in the two quest lines. One of the similarities, lots of running. Man, you gotta love that Silver Moon City ambiance. That music's just so good. Oh, just realized I never stopped recording. Whoops. Be trimming that file. Bed to go east, which is to the right.
Our enemies will fall.
When you are ready, I will tell you more about the trial you are to undergo. Make your preparations and speak to me again when you wish to begin. You stand on the verge of adept status in the Order, Dawnstar. First, you must prove your worthiness by undertaking another trial. The second trial differs from the first in that there will be no surprises this time. The challenge before you is simple. You must face and best 4 Blood Knight champions in combat. When you accept the challenge, a crystal will appear in the middle of the pavilion. Touch it to begin your trial, and do not stray far from the building. Are you prepared?
Death to all who oppose us.
Well, I think the whole idea behind this expansion was that we are not prepared, but we're going to give it a shot. Get some buff food going. Some Blessing of Might going. Seal of Command. Champion Light Rend.
Anaria Shola.
Well done, Dawnstar. You have proven yourself worthy of full membership in the Blood Knights and elevation to adept status. However, there are a few more tasks that remain before your induction can take place. Return to Silver Moon City and report to Night Lord Blood Valor promptly. Your arrival will tell him all he needs to know about the outcome of the trial. He will tell you the remaining tasks on the road to becoming an adept. Hold your head high, Dawnstar. Many undertake this trial, but very few return to tell their success.
Farewell.
Alright, so actually probably quicker to just Hearth. I mean, even though it's got an hour cooldown, I think this is probably the right way to do this. Because we've got like 4 steps after this, so. Oops, went the wrong way.
Baladash, Malanore.
I knew you had the potential to pass the trial, Dawnstar. Your remaining duties are mostly ceremonial, but they are no less dangerous than staring down one of our champions with his weapon drawn. Listen closely. I will tell you what else you must do to claim your new rank. Before a newly minted adept can be accepted into the ranks of the Blood Knights, she must procure the resources to create our order's distinctive weapon, the blood-tempered ranseur. You must also earn the right to wear our order's insignia. When the order was formed, a set number were forged and distributed, so each new adept inherits hers from a veteran. Your insignia will come from a fallen knight who bravely led an assault on Deathhome. I have prepared a set of notes to guide you.
The reckoning is at hand.
Dawnstar, the creation of a blood-tempered ranseur requires a variety of rare and volatile materials, resulting in a fearsome weapon of superior craftsmanship. I will list the materials in order from easiest to most difficult to obtain. Do not forget that you must also secure your Blood Knight insignia before the materials will be accepted and the forging process can begin. Blood of the Wrathful. In order to properly temper the metal of your weapon, it must be quenched in the blood of the Wrathful. Though the blood of most demons holds a substantial amount of power, common blood is not sufficient for the forging of your ranseur. Discreet inquiries with the warlocks of Orgrimmar have proven helpful in locating a supply of the blood. The Searing Blade cultists within Ragefire Chasm possess an orb filled with the kind of blood we'll need for your weapon. I'm told the orb is guarded by an orc calling himself Jurgosh the Invoker. Exercise caution in all your dealings with demonic powers. You can never tell what might happen when handling such a powerful substance. Crate of blood-forged ingots. On its own, steel is a fine metal, but a weapon forged from it is unremarkable. Blood-forged ingots represent a superior material crafted in a process that is well-kept secret. Rumor has it that any smith bold enough to handle and work the metal becomes cursed, but our craftsmen have proven this false. The metal's reputation increases its scarcity. But the Forsaken sent word their supply may exist within Shadowfang Keep. A skilled smith by the name of Landon Stillwell grew curious enough to smuggle a crate of ingots into the keep. It is not known where Stillwell kept his stash, but our informers tell us that the smith is being held prisoner in the keep's dungeon. Use any means at your disposal to obtain these ingots. A corrupted core gem. The Magus' tomes record that these gems are used by some spellcasters to hold energy for their magics, making them even deadlier. Although purified versions of the gem can safely be used by journeyman spellcasters, they are too weak for our purposes. In the caves of Blackfathom Deeps, Naga spellcasters have imbued core gems with their own dark powers, augmenting them in a way that makes them perfect for use in your ranseur. Slay them mercilessly until you have secured the gem you need. The insignia that you will wear as an adept was last carried by a brave and fearless Blood Knight from the Dawnstar family. His exemplary service is a good omen for your own life in the Order. Blood Knight Dawnstar led a daring but unsuccessful attack on the Scourge stronghold of Deathhome. His body rests where he died, locked in combat with our greatest foes. Find him, Dawnstar, and return his insignia to me. Your success will bring honor to him, to you, and to all true Blood Knights. Howdy, Max. How's it going, bud? Yeah, I've been kind of chilling and doing different stuff myself, as you can see. So first things first, I think we go and get this insignia. And then we see, just how difficult it would be to try and solo some stuff in Ragefire Chasm. Then we go from there. I mean, the core gem stuff should be pretty simple. Max, Metro and our guild have stopped raiding, so that's why he stopped streaming raids. Metro decided to step back from raiding, and a good amount of the raid team decided to step back with him, including myself. So there will be no more Metro streaming raids for a good amount of time.
What business have you? Shorel Oran.
Painsmith? No, we never got Painsmith down. The roster boss defeated us. The roster boss defeated us for the time being. Let's head south to Deathhome. Oh, grats. Anything good? Nice. Nice. Let's have a quick peek at Deathhome. Where in here? Well, the only part about that that's even remotely difficult at the moment is is what's her name? The one Metro and I had to do together. You know, the life one. And, I mean, honestly, she's completely soloable now. Yeah, there should be a really good guide on Wowhead about it, if I remember correctly. Basically, you gotta kill everything on the middle platform, kill everything from the top platform, kill one wolf, and then you go up, you do the thing up top, you come back down, and you kill anything that you need to be killed, and you're good. Examining the corpse, you conclude that this must be Blood Knight Dawnstar, the leader of the failed assault on Defo. A search of the corpse's clothing and equipment reveals the insignia you need, undamaged by the battle and the foul environment. Like I say, the A&R fight's pretty simple at the end of the day. The idea is you have to feed A&R enough energy and she'll destroy everything that's on the map for you. And you want to do it at very specific times. That's why I said kill the one wolf. Instead of kill 2-3 wolves, because you don't want to feed her too much energy. And the way they nerfed the fight was they vastly increased the amount of energy that killing enemies gives to ANR. So that's why you do it how you do it with the enemies and the crystals. Because it will be give her exactly the right amount. Still seems pretty tricky to me, but Metro and I were able to do it really simply. I think I need to buy some melon juice before... Oh, no, I have a bunch of melon juice. What am I even thinking? What are you even thinking, cop? I have melon juice and watermelons. Why? This'll just be simple.
Victory lies ahead.
Yes, we fly to Silver
Remember
Moon.
the sun well.
There we go. I removed ground clutter because I was noticing on my recording software there that it was having trouble keeping up. Which it really shouldn't, playing a TBC client. Plus, ground clutter can go. So I think the plan is this: we go to Undercity, set our hearth there, see what flight paths we have. Then we go to Orgrimmar, see what we can accomplish inside of Ragefire Chasm. If necessary, we look for a group for Ragefire. I don't think it'll be necessary, but... I don't have the backup of Metro and his fiancée, so... Tough to say what will and what won't be necessary. I mean, you would think that Ragefire Chasm would be easier to solo than the Dead Mines, but again, we will see. Just have to be careful how I pull. That's all.
Bazinga!
Very nice. It has been very long since I played this tune, so I do not know what flight paths I have or do not have. But we are going to see.
What now? Watch your back.
Apparently none. I have nothing connected to Undercity. Joy. Pump it up, and pain. Talking about sunshine and rain. Little loud now. Joy and pain. Talking about sunshine and rain. Where are you? There you are.
I am forsaken.
I have to make really good use of my Blood Elf racials, too. I think is the other key. But one at a time, make really good use of my Blood Elf racials. We'll see what we can see. Nice. Myself, I never learned to like the taste of coffee, so... Always good to have some caffeine in the system to start the day, though. Just don't tell Metro I said that. He disagrees. No, I tried, and again, the taste just disgusts me. I mean, everybody's got their own taste that they like or don't like, so... Interesting. Well, we've had plenty up here. Although right now it's above freezing, so we're getting freezing, quote-unquote, freezing rain. Oh, wow. I believe it. I actually do believe that because I remember my niece and nephew lived down in South Carolina, down near Charleston there. And I know they've had a white Christmas before. And that's very far south. That's deep south. Okay, let's get our buffs going. And let's see what this is like. Wow. Okay, so we need to avoid mobs while I have this goo on me. I know exactly which one you're talking about, Max. I never had a problem soloing it. I mean, it was often very close, but the thing you gotta remember is you don't head up that way at level. Usually the quests, the entry quests are green by the time you head up there. So, you know, you're doing green quests and he's a green mob. So it makes it a lot simpler. Okay, let's just record the rest of this dungeon and I can edit out myself talking nonsense. Part of the Paladin quest, buddy. Nah. No. That's why I have a Silver Dragon as an add-on. The mobs are elite because I'm in Ragefire Chasm. Oh, this is going to be a problem, I can already tell. Yep, not having any of that. Well, that's a good lesson. Always make sure you interrupt the heal. Apparently this boss is skippable, so we're gonna try and skip him. Just pull you back here. We'll pull you back here with your friends. Consecrate costs so much mana. Let's see if we can pull him back. Just a little bit more. There we go. Have a look. Oh yeah, I forgot. TBC. No dungeon maps. Trog, Shaman, Trog. Larg. Okay, we nuke the Shaman. And if we have to use Divine Protection, we have to use it. Yeah, you know what I think we do before we go back in, because we are going back in, is I stop by the auction house and get some healing pots. Because I just realized I didn't have any. And if you go and do something like this, you should have some healing pots. I mean, the run back's decently quick, so I'm not super worried about it, but... Like I said earlier, in order to make full use of this, I need to make good use of my Mana Tap and Arcane Torrent, which I did not do. Still. Might as well get that ready just in case we need it. Like I say, let's go grab some healing pots off the auction house before we go back in. Let's do 180. That would not have helped. That would have needed a full heal. Nice thing is, dying like that resets the cooldown on lay on hands, so, you know. What's up, Size? How's it going, buddy? Doing pretty good, honestly. Let's see, what does that heal for? I really don't want to be spending... Yeah, I need 20. Need level 21 for that one. Size, I am trying to do solo what Metro and I did the other day on Classic. In regards to Pink Boys. Yes and no. I'm also trying to do the Paladin class quests. The level 20 Paladin class quest, I'm trying to solo it. Yeah. I love leveling in TBC, honestly.
Well met.
Let's put that down there. Let's just get my bags organized. Go through the extra stuff in the bank. Then we'll give another shot at our RSC.
Blood and thunder. Victory.
I mean, I legit do not expect to find anybody to do low-level dungeons with, so on the TBC servers, so we're trying to solo. We got to see what we can do. If necessary, I can always come back and do this part later, because it's for Vidya. But we're gonna try and solo it at the very least. I'm going to put our best effort in. I still need to do the level 50 rogue quest too. That's going to be a pain in the tuchus. I might poke Jix later and see if I can borrow him to bring his level 70 geared tune to help with it. Okay. Tuchus. Pain in the butt. Now, I was able to split the defense of this earlier. There we go. That's, yeah, that's Metro's guild. Like, I don't know how he thought that, how else he thought that was gonna go, but yeah, that was never gonna go well. More than a little unreasonable, honestly. It borders on disrespectful, to be perfectly frank. Yeah, YouTube's pretty aggressive when it comes to bleeping things. I wonder if I can split pull this guy. Don't be difficult. Don't be difficult. Yeah, like I say, dude spent, you know, over 12 years building that guild. He's not just going to hand over the reins. Because he doesn't want to raid. Moreover, like he said, there's nothing stopping other people from continuing to raid, right? Like, it's just... Oh yeah, I was going to put Blessing of Wisdom on. That will help. In fact, he fully encourages people to continue to raid. Or find another place if they feel they need to. Ragefire Trog, Ragefire Trog. Oh, that is so mana intensive. Yeah, I don't think Consecration's worth it on these mobs, honestly. Game, why won't you let me loot? Okay, now you'll let me loot. Good. We're just taking this slow. I mean, this is a gray mob at this point, so no need to exert any pressure on a gray mob, elite or not. Let Blessing of Wisdom do its work. Along with Seal of Command. Okay. Let's wait for the debuff to wear off. Then we'll go after this Earth Elemental. Again, it's a gray mob. I'm not even going to worry about it. I don't think it can do enough damage to hurt me, so... No. You gotta get your mail from time to time. It's all good, bro. Yeah, I think we can bypass most of this dungeon, honestly. If we pull... honestly, I forget. Whatever server Jix is on, that's the server I'm on. I honestly forget the name. Just flew out of my head. I think what it was, buddy, is Jix wanted a very sparsely populated server to make leveling and stuff like that easier. I don't think it had anything to do with it not being his idea. I just think he, like I say, just wanted a less populated server, which I totally understand. Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. I've got more than one tune here, though. Once I get to max level, if I ever intend to do anything on this tune or my rogue, I would most definitely love to play with you and Sarah, for sure. I can be the brain dead yellow for y'all. I'll even let you call me Sign if you want. Just gonna let my mana regen a little bit here before I pull this guy. Because you know darn well pulling this guy's gonna pull that guy. Don't you stun me. I'll stun you. Okay. Let's get some of that and some of that going. I actually really do enjoy playing Rogue, honestly. I mean, Rogue... Yeah, before Death Knight came out, I would say Rogue, Paladin were probably my two favorite. Of course, I was the most casual of casuals, but... This looks like it could be a problem. Let's see if we can solo pull this Enforcer first. Because it's going to pat into me anyway, so... I haven't seen any of it yet. Please don't spoil me. I refuse to believe anything until I see it myself. In-game, not on a PTR. Oh, dear. Son of a diddle. Ah, there was nothing from Sanctum of Domination that was said she was back to her good side. See, people are making assumptions, dude. Like, people are all like, oh, that was her soul fragment that she got from the jailer. No, it wasn't. That's got to be Nathanos' soul fragment. Just the look on her face when she got it, that has to be Nathanos. Telling you. People are making assumptions that are just incorrect because they want the expansion to fail. Well, there's that too, right? Like, people are so caught up in negative influencers. that they, will believe anything is wrong, They will believe any single little thing that somebody says is negative because they want to. Like I say, I blame negative influencers. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to get into a whole rant. Yeah, no, I mean, the lawsuit hasn't helped. For sure, but I mean, the lawsuit is kind of like a crack in the armor, right? That the negative influencers have exploited for their own financial gain. Okay. Devo. Wisdom. Food buff. We're going to try this again. No, but it's not their community that's the problem, right, Size? It's the negative people on the outside, the influencers, like I say. I don't consider them part of the community because they're vultures, right? They will look for any opportunity to peck at the corpse or even the not dead corpse of the company that makes this game, because it is popular and it's easy and they can get away with it. Yep. There's nothing to do with, oh, I'm reporting stuff. No, shut up. Shut up. You're not. You're feeding hysteria that doesn't need to be fed. I'm gonna start barking. Nope, nope, back up, back up, back up. Crap. Well, poopy. And we should be able to bypass him. Honestly, let's move up a little bit. I don't trust that Warlock to not aggro. Gonna eat some food, let Blessing of Wisdom do its work. Now, if I hug the right here, I should be able to get past him without aggroing, I think. Nice. No, shadow magic is... It's... What's a good way to explain it? It's from the void, let's put it that way. Shadow magic originates from the void in the same way holy magic originates from the light. You got to remember how and why the Burning Legion was created, right? The Burning Legion was created to fight the void, and much in the same way that Illidan used his enemies' powers against them, Sargeras had a very similar idea. Right? He harnessed powers of the void to fight the void. The whole idea of necromantic magic was created by the Legion, right? Like if you read the novels that talk about the first time the Legion invaded Azeroth, they talk about how the Legion was experimenting with necromantic magic. They were like, well, what if we use these void powers to animate dead corpses to fight these Night Elves? Because they're resisting us more than anybody ever has. And that was the Legion dabbling in not only necromantic magic, but what would eventually become the Scourge. Because the Legion created the Scourge, right? So it's actually backwards for what you're thinking is. You're thinking that necromantic magic comes first and the Legion's kind of, split off from that, when really it's the other way around. The Legion it has three branches of magic to it, right? They've got the Fel, the Fire, and Shadow, and they combine those three for their purposes. And what they did is they went to the Shadow magic and kind of split off from that. They said, okay, let's see what we can do with this shadow magic. Now, I'm going to try something incredibly dangerous. I'm going to try and run past these guys without aggroing them. And I'm not 100% certain I'm going to be successful. So I can't be talking about the Burning Legion and shadow magic. Well, I do. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I wonder if I can pull one of these Searing Blade cultists without pulling the Warlock. First things first. Blessing of Wisdom. Nope. Crap. But yeah, Warlock, that's why the Warlocks make sense, right? Like, the shadow magic came from the Legion. And I mean, if you look at the way that it's told in Warlords of Draenor, when the whole thing is kind of done a little differently, you look at the Shadow Moon clan and how they gained access to void magic was because of a corrupted Naru that was left. It was the quote-unquote Dark Star, right? That whole thing. And it was forbidden magic. And then you had Ner'zhul, who, you know, the Iron Horde forced him to tap into that side of the Shadow Moon's magic. And again, it all just stems from Sargeras having the same idea as Illidan. Like, Sargeras and Illidan are very similar characters. Well, because the Void is... That is what they are. They're shadow magic, right? I mean, you want me to start talking about the ins and outs of specific spells? Might be a little hard for me, as I'm not actually a warlock. But my understanding would be that they're using the power of the shadow to corrupt whoever they're targeting in very specific ways, right? They're reducing, they're twisting your body and making you feel pain, essentially. Eroding your body's natural defenses. Look, Earthborer, I can appreciate that you want to fight me, but I have no time for you right now. I'm trying to explain to Size about shadow magic. Let's see if I can make my way to Jurgosh the Invoker with most of my cooldowns intact. I think I can take him. Which will mean I can take the guy that's behind him with the Orb of Tainted Blood a little easier. If it helps, Size, think of the Void like antimatter, right? It is the antithesis of everything that exists in our current dimension. So that's why the Void Lords cannot exist in our dimension. They don't have bodies that can exist here. They had to create the Old Gods to do that. The Old Gods' bodies were, of course, made of matter twisted by antimatter type of thing. So if you think of Void magic, think of it like antimatter. It might, it might make things a little bit easier to understand. And of course, antimatter being the antithesis of matter, it will corrupt and destroy any matter it comes in contact with, which is why warlocks use it. I mean, you're not entirely incorrect. You have to remember that the original Death Knights, not the Arthas Death Knights, not the Lich King Death Knights, but the original Death Knights were created, and I always mix this up, were created to appease Blackhand. Because when Blackhand took over the Horde in the Second War, it was because nobody had, before about that, nobody knew about the Shadow Council, right? I'm gonna have to kill this Warlock, I think. Unless I can sneak past. See, in the First War, the Shadow Council controlled the Horde. But nobody knew that the Shadow Council existed, right? So, when Gul'dan tried to go to the Tomb of Sargeras to free him, it caused the entire Shadow Council to fall unconscious, let's put it to you that way. And Blackhand was able to take over the Horde. And in order to save the Shadow Council so that they could not get killed, I believe it was Ner'zhul said, look, let me create you an army that can never betray you, that will always be loyal and will just tear people apart. And that was the first Death Knights, right? But the way that he did it, which was unknown to Blackhand, was he took dead human knights and he stuffed the souls of the dead Shadow Council members into them. So they were essentially warlocks inside of the dead bodies of human knights. So they were much more casters than they ever were, physical melee. When the Lich King and Arthas merged, the new Death Knights were much more influenced by what Arthas was, which was a fallen paladin. So you'll see a lot of the Death Knight powers from Arthas kind of come from that. Like, Death Knights have Death and Decay. Paladins have Consecration. Right? Death Knights have Death Coil. Paladins have Judgment. That kind of thing. Oh, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem. Well, on the plus side, I managed to only pull 2 of them, so that is actually really good. Knock me down, knock me down. There we go. Well, thank you. I appreciate the that you enjoy it. Lore is one of the things I love about this video game. I'm not always 100% right, but I love to explore it. Oh yeah, we gonna take our time. See, this blood-filled orb here is what we're aiming at, so we definitely need to take our time and pull these mobs one at a time and work our way back. See, I'm not entirely certain I can pull this Enforcer without that cultist, but we are definitely going to try. Actually. Yes. Excellent. These guys have mana, I believe, so I can make really good use of my mana tap and arcane torrent if I don't panic. This here is the real tough pull. I think we do like this. We kill the Warlock first. We priority target the Warlock. And immediately mana tap him just so I have the thing, and maybe Arcane Torrent so that I can get a Holy Light off. Yeah, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. That was my fault. I needed to pop my Divine Protection earlier. On the plus side, it should be a clean run back. Because if I can just get that pack down. Yeah, if I can just get that pack down, I can get the Blood Orb. Probably no problem. I mean, it does spawn a mob, but I should be able to kill it. Because it should be able to one-on-one the mob itself. Nice thing is it takes like 2 hours for the mobs to respawn, so it should be a direct run back. Because I know I've only been doing it for 41 minutes, because I have 19 minutes left on my sharpened blade. Then the core gem is easy, and then the other hard part will be Shadowfang Keep. But, if I remember correctly how Metro and I did it, it should be pretty simple, where even if I die, I should be able to open it up. And just, you know, do the mobs one at a time. I'm gonna die a lot, but... What I'm saying is, I'm gonna die a lot, but I should be able to do it. Come on, heal, heal, heal. Son of a diddle. Okay, that's just annoying. Wasn't even paying attention to that guy. Ran past him like half a dozen times already with no problem. This time he decides to aggro. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like that dog in that meme. This is fine. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, hang on. Just heal myself. Because my mana will regen while I run. Just need to take some deep breaths, not get aggro. Cut as many corners as possible without aggroing mobs. That's right. You walk over to the other side. You don't aggro me. Oh, you... There. Now you're dead. How does that feel? Maybe next time you won't try to pick on a guy with a Cinder Eye Warblade. Huh? Huh? Actually, let's actually get the food buff going. Try this again. Oh, come on! Just wasted mana because I'm frustrated. It's okay. It's okay, Cop. It's okay. Heck with it. I'm waiting 2 minutes for this. I don't even care. Rather, 1 minute according to my cooldown add-on. It's probably a cooldown week order now that I think about it. Okay, the plan is the same, only this time we make use of our bubble. At least one of these guys has to die this time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is how you do that. I wasn't trying to kill any bosses in this dungeon. I really wasn't. I just wanted to get here. But all these sons of a guns, they all wanted to die. So, what am I supposed to do? Okay, first pull did not go so well. So here's what we're gonna do to fix that. We're going to kill one more green mob before we get to him. Also, probably should have waited for my bubble to be up. I'm just saying. Have to find a green mob that we can split pull. It'll be fine. No, you're gray. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, World Peas. Yep. We're doing the Paladin quest on the Horde side. The Paladin class quests on the Horde side. BC Classic, you betcha. TBC Classic. Where the heck did you come from, Searing Blade Enforcer? You weren't here the last 12 times I ran past. Don't freak out, Size. Get them badges. I'm assuming there's some kind of mount or something that you can buy with badges. Why are you gonna freak out, Size? Tell me what's going on, buddy. You don't say. See, the reason I don't do that is because Seal of Command does double damage when you stun them. So, in order to have any chance of killing him, I need to do enough damage that he dies. As you see, I just don't have the mana. Just take a deep breath, Size, and walk away. It's always the best option. What happened there was he ran at me. I did not think he was going to run at me. Because he ran from across the room at me. I was getting ready to get my food buff on. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll fight. Deep breaths, buddy. That's the best thing you can do, is just take a step back, take a few deep breaths. Let's try this again. Like, he ran from across the world at me. I did not expect that. I will admit that I did not expect him to run across the world at me. Yeah, no worries. I know... The only reason I know that is because Metro and I did the classic class quest on the Alliance side, on the Season of Mastery servers. I know you be DK. You be a good DK, too. Even if you did die to Yetimus. Yetimus. Oh, Yetimus. Don't fume, buddy. Nothing's worth that kind of anger. Just... I'm holding you back, buddy. No barking. Now this time we'd get our food buff on before we head up that way. I'm sure you would have been most welcome, my friend. Yeah, see, that's just not gonna work. Yeah, there's just no way. I just do not have... I don't have the damage or the healing to make that work properly. Heh. I can't even queue for a group on it. I'm now too high of a level to queue for a group on it. Well, poopy. I'll come back in a couple of levels and we'll try again another day. We'll try again another day. Yeah, no worries. No worries, guys. Like I say, I just need a level or two more to increase my damage. To get that big dam. See? Sometimes you just need to get lucky. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I don't know, but honestly, it's one of those things where you just you really should learn, find a way to, you know, just let the anger go. You know, find something that's just calming, and you can totally just, you know, let it go. This is the way. Like I say, sometimes you just have to step back and do something else so you're not thinking about it. No, you're not, buddy. You just... At some point, you need to learn to relax. That's all. Honestly, it took me a long time from when I was young to learn to just let things go. You know? To be very relaxed. Meditation can help for some people.
Woo!
Alright, that got us that done. Let's find a place to repair. I think there's a staff vendor around here. Or something.
What are you looking for?
Auction. Auction. Apparently this is a 736% upgrade. Interesting. I love my Tranquillian cloak, though, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep my Tranquillian cloak.
Go forth to victory.
I mean, brother, at some point you just have to, you know, unless you want to get a career in law enforcement, you know. Which, honestly, if you're having that much anger in you, law enforcement, probably not the best career. Most law enforcement need to have very even temper. A very even temperament because, you know. You know. Now, I don't think I have any flight paths over here at Kalimdor, but I want to check really quickly. Because either way, we need to run to Black Fathom Deeps to get the core gem. So I want to do that. We can pick up some flight paths along the way, because I'm pretty sure I don't have any.
Thrall home.
Actually, Crossroads is probably a good place to go. I don't recall getting any of these, but okay.
Dub.
Well, we smacked their head against that for an hour and a half or so, but we got it done. You know what, guys? I am going to go real quickly and get a beverage. So I will be right back. Hang in there. Of course I got water. I mean... I added flavor crystals to it, so it's now cherry-flavored water, but it's still water. Yeah, I like having Blessing of Wisdom on, honestly. I think I need it more than I need Blessing of Might, to be perfectly frank. So we're gonna head up towards Black Fathom Deeps, and we'll grab a bunch of flight paths along the way. Because I'm kind of crazy like that, you know? I like to have flight paths. That are... Ragefire Chasm. Almost forgot the name of the place I've just been for the last 2 hours. Ragefire Chasm took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. So, I think what we do is we get the core, the corrupted core gem, and then we heart the Undercity, and we pick this up another time. Because I don't want to sit here, as I've got another stream this afternoon too. I want to get at least 2 hours in between the two streams, so... And there's still a lot of running to do. So I think that's what we'll do, is we'll pick up the Corrupted Core Gem, and then we'll pick this up another day. What other day? I'm not 100% certain. I've only really allocated one day per week to TBC Classic leveling. That's Wednesday morning, should always be my TBC Classic leveling stream. Yeah, worst come to worst, we can always pick this up next Wednesday. Which, to be honest, is probably not a bad idea anyway, because I want to put out the video for this one on Boxing Day, I think. Maybe the 21st. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, Size. I said, of course I got water. I may have added some some flavored crystals to it so that it's cherry flavored water, but it's still water. Water. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now, Size. It would not surprise me at all if one had a raid team going by 9.2. I probably wouldn't be on the main bit of it, simply because Metro probably won't be leading it, but like I say, it would not surprise me at all if there was a raid team going for 9.2. You never know. That's all I'm saying is, don't count us out yet, just yet. Jix might do. I know he said that last week we still raided, right? Like, Jix got most of what was left of the raid team together and pugged some people and actually went fairly decent. So he might consider recruiting. I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting ahead of the curve at some point, but I mean, I can very easily pug that with perky pugs. So, I'm not super worried about it. No, dude, that's not how that worked. That's not how that worked at all. That was remorseful just being remorseful. I am 100% certain Jix had nothing to do with that.
What can I do for you? May your blades never dull.
I'm just saying, like I said, just talking to Jix and knowing that Metro and Jix talk to each other. So what you're really saying is, my size knows what you did in the dark. Yeah, dude, honestly, it's... No. Go away. Honestly, dude, if you're really that concerned about it, talk to Metro. Like, seriously. He will put your mind at ease, my friend. That's okay, buddy. I have enough chill for both of us, my friend. Look, I hate to see things come to an end myself. I really do. But everything's got its time. For everything, turn, turn, turn. For every season, turn, turn, turn. The time for every purpose under heaven. I think this is... Ooh, it is a copper vein. Let's go get the copper vein. I'm Cop, and I need me some copper. Where you at, Copper? Huh. Oh, there you are. Why? Why? Why you gotta do this, Copper Vein? I will fight to get this Copper Vein. Look, I know bear lives matter and all. We've discussed this on the stream many a time. But this bear is getting between me and Connie. Oh, wait. Wait. That copper's not still there, is it? Oh, I forgot. This is classic. I can mine a node more than once. Really shouldn't start with me, Bear. Get between me and Connie. See, I found another Connie over here. Oh, Connie, why you gotta hide from Cop? Yeah, not worth. I think rather than running through the Night Elf City, I think I'll go down this way. You know, just 'cause. Go away. You don't want this. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Size. I'm headed over to Zoramstrand so I can get a corrupted core gem. I have to go to the entrance of Black Fathom Deeps to do it. Yeah, but we're still on the Paladin class quest here, right? We're gonna get a corrupted core gem, then I'm gonna hearth to Undercity. Yeah. I'm doing it for the class quest video. You know those videos I put out. Ah, it's all good, brother. I am just getting some footage for a class quest video, so not too worried about anything. Although, that is an interesting point. I have always wanted to get the digital deluxe version of TBC Classic. I want that mount in both versions of the game. I want that giant portal thing. Maybe what I ought to do, once I have saved up enough gold in the retail game, is use it to buy tokens to get that thing. Yes. I now have a goal. I do believe this is the way to Zormstrand. Although, I see Connie. Nope, that's Tim. I can't mine Tim yet. A water goal? I'm barking. What would your water goal be? What the heck is a water goal? Was that Connie? No, it was just a pillar on the map. Okay, so we go get a corrupted core gem. And then... Ooh, Connie? Connie? It's Connie. Going to get some Connie. Then a corrupt... I have no idea. I don't know who Pizza Boy is. I'm wondering if that was the guy we just did, the thing. No, that was Flex and Sheen. It's a goal to fill me with water. I'm getting filled with water. Cherry flavored water. Yum, 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 yum. I swear, dude, people are so desperate right now, they will go slash who and a level range. And ask anybody who's in the proper level range to come do a dungeon with them. Now, where is the entrance? Now, when Metro and I did this, these were all elites. But it appears they are no longer so. There we go, corrupted core gem. Yeah. Well, I mean, they did that every expansion when they put out a new expansion. Like, when they put out Wrath, they got rid of all those elites in Nagrand and stuff, right? Like, all those Nessingwary quests no longer had elites attached to them. Even I think even during the Hungerer becomes a non-elite. So I want to pick up the flight path at Zormstrand first. Because, I mean, once I do get this class quest done, definitely going to be doing some normal leveling on this tune. Okay, that's Hearth Undercity. Let's have a quick peek at something, though. Yeah, there's nobody looking for Shadowfang Keeps, so... I think what we're gonna do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna call that a stream. So I can get a couple hours off in between now and my next stream this evening over on the LP channel. But we will be back. It's random game night, so we're gonna just grab a game that's a little bit less lengthy than most of the ones I normally play. As you know, most of the ones I normally play take hundreds of hours to complete, so Wednesday nights are going to be our less lengthy game nights, where we just grab a game and play it. See if we can't either complete it in one night or two. So, we'll hopefully see y'all there. And, yeah. Until then, take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. I've got some... On the Warcraft channel, me and Metro are probably going to be doing some Paladin Pals leveling. Going to finish off Red Ridge and head to Duskwood. Alright, everybody. Take care. Peace. Cop out.